these lions don't turn out no bears. What? That don't make shit fair. All these stacks up in the air. Most like keep a crispy pair. We not debaters, we terminators. Leaving their brains up on the table. We just get back and we fill it up. You are the gas, we be filling up. I roll with these lions, don't turn up no bears. What? That don't make shit fair. All these stacks up in the air.
It sound low.
Yeah, turn it up. Yeah, we can't even hear it, Queen.
Brains up on the table. We just get back and we fill it up. You are the gas, we be filling up. There's all the debate with these bosses. Most of these niggas we really don't trust. Coming live on the screen, they lie on the mean. So fuck them, lie. Take a walk. Then they shoot. Want it, that shit might be rude. You ain't even a new body. Yeah, but ain't no clue that just what happened when you snooze. Keep your dap, don't fuck with you. I keep on hearing the boss be wanting that smoke. But every time I see that nigga keep saying it, you don't know, bitch.
Creamy, can we start it over? We can't even hear that.
Show just so we can see him frog, croak, kneel, be on gold.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bear with us. We're going to start it over because we couldn't hear it. And welcome to the den, man. It's about to go down. About to go down. Let's believe that. There we go. There we go. It's going down.
Turn the video off.
Yeah, make it full screen, Neil. We gonna get it right. There we go.
I roll with these lions, don't turn up no bears. What? That don't make shit fair. All these stacks up in the air. Most like keep a crispy pair. We not debaters, we terminators. Leaving their brains up on the table. We just get back and we fill it up. You are the gas, we be filling up. I roll with these lions, don't turn up no bears. What? That don't make shit fair. All these stacks up in the air. Most like keep a crispy pair. We not debaters, we terminators. Leaving their brains up on the table. We just get back and we fill it up. You are the gas, we be filling up. There's all the debate with these bosses. Most of these niggas we really don't trust. Coming live on the screen, they lie on the meme, so fuck them, lie. Take a walk, then they shoot. Want it, that shit might be rude. You ain't even pay your dues. How the fuck you think you prove shit? Just don't make the news. Body left, but ain't no clue that just what happened when you snooze. Keep your dap, don't fuck with you. I keep on hearing the boss be wanting that smoke. But every time I see that nigga keep saying it, you don't know, bitch. It's gonna make you know. JJ set up that little show just so we can see him frog, croak, kneel, be on gold, that's for sure. Last time I seen the boy, he was copping deuces. Yeah, back up on the scene, but he was not with Rufus. I roll with these lions, no tiger, no bears. What? That don't make shit fair. All these stacks up in the air. Most like keep a crispy pair. We not debaters, we terminators. Leaving their brains up on the table. We just get back and we fill it up. You are the gas, we be filling up. I roll with these lions, no tiger, no bears. What? That don't make shit fair. All these stacks up in the air. Most like keep a crispy pair. We not debaters, we terminators. Leaving their brains up on the table. We just get back and we fill it up. You are the gas, we be filling up. Most of these niggas be geeking, they really want cloud. Soon as they hear my shit, they switching their style, they really too wild. I guess I'm really the shit. You niggas right here, you really a bitch. Ryan be up in this bitch, you really a bitch, so you we jumping from click to click, don't making me blick to the blick. Green dots on the shit. We go hard, you don't want it. On my squad, you don't want it. Y'all cause ain't got no money, I'm sick. That BVS, you ain't even got no feds. No. Diamond dash brown and neck full of big fish. Niggas is fresh. Water dripping off me like a faucet. Hoes just lost. Lions, that's my thing. We live too awesome. Call it boss. And what you mean? I mean everything. You may call it floss. Shout out to Ratchet Grip, my nigga. No in Memphis, say y'all flawed. I roll with these lions, no tiger, no bears. What? That don't make shit fair. All these stacks up in the air. Most like keep a crispy pair. We not debaters, we terminators. Leaving their brains up on the table. We just get back and we fill it up. You are the gas, we be filling up. I roll with these lions, no tiger, no bears. What? That don't make shit fair. All these stacks up in the air. Most like keep a crispy pair. We not debaters, we terminators. Leaving their brains up on the table. We just get back and we fill it up. You are the gas, we be filling up. I hope you know in the 2023. got to be like some motherfucking boss swag. We gonna do Lions in the building, thought you knew. Lions in the building, I thought you knew.
Yeah. Lions in the building. I thought you knew. Yeah. Welcome to the Lions Den, man. JJ in his prime time. JJ Prime Time 7000 in the building, along with Queen Karima and the musical director Neo Love. That's right. Let me just say something real quick before we get into this demonstration, man. I am sick and tired of you fair weather fans. Last year, I didn't see none of you niggas at the Colorado game. I was there 4 or 5 times. None of y'all was there. I'm talking about when we won one game. Now everybody want a goddamn Colorado buff in a prime time hat. You see what I'm saying? You see, this is what I'm talking about you fair weather fans. You can't jump on the bandwagon. You should have been there last year with me when we was depressed. When we was depressed when they was losing. Now everybody want to look. Now the star. Where was your stars at last year? I didn't see you peeking in. None of it. That's beside the point. Stay tuned tomorrow. The Colorado Buffs going against the Oregon Ducks. Put your money on us because we the underdogs. You're going to win some money. Trust and believe that. But before we get into the demonstration, I got to introduce the queen of the building. I'm talking about Sister Karima. Go ahead.
Hey, what it do? Please hit the like if you like the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. Share the video. Thanks for tuning in.
All right. That's right. Share the video, tune in, tell a friend, checking in, Lions Den. You know what? This episode of Lions Den is brought to you by common sense. I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. That's right. That's one of our main sponsors, Common Sense. Now let's go ahead and get into y'all see the title, man. Leo Love, calling out Zion Warchild, the Intercontinental Lions Den champion. He gonna set the record straight. So go ahead, Neil Love. Tell everybody about yourself and your channel and what you gonna get into. Go ahead.
Yeah, this Neo One Love, that's what you can find me on YouTube, Neo One Love, Neo O&E Love, however you spell it, it should come up on YouTube. It was Sandpit Records, now I done changed it to Neo One Love to make it easier for the people to find. All right, so I just came to set the record straight because I heard the man lying on my name.
Saying it so.
A smear campaign and everything to beat me and all this stuff. I'm hearing all this stuff. I wasn't able to get on then. I saw it late. I saw it late. Talking about I'm running, right? Yeah. I already beat the brother twice. Well, we debated twice. The first time we debated, it was a draw. He told me about that, but he tried to wiggle it and make it into a win, but it was a draw. The second time we debated in the back checkers. He wanted to do the rematch. He was whining and crying about the rematch then. He wanted to do it. We did it. We agreed to do it in the back chat. Did it in the back chat. And the boy lost. And he lost. But he ain't want to tell y'all about that part. He want to act like he forgot. He got selective amnesia and stuff.
See what happened was.
Right. What had happened was, and the main thing I got to say is, now he want to do it a third time. The same debate 3 times in a row. And that's what the problem is. You want to do the same debate 3 times in a row. That don't sound like
the same debate. You wait a minute, Neil. You saying the same goddamn debate?
You want to do the same debate for the 3rd time in a row. And
come on, champ.
If you really won, you wouldn't want to keep doing it. The person who want to keep getting the rematch on it is the person who lost. Oh, I could beat you this time. I could beat you this time. That's what he's saying. Right. You could beat me this time because you lost the last time because I put a hurting on you the last time. And now you want to act like, oh, I could beat you this time. I could beat you this time. So, that's neither here nor there. But look, let's see if I can play this. I'm going to try to share my screen again so y'all can see this. This is the part he skipped. He told y'all about the debate, but he skipped this part right here.
Oh Lord, you mean to tell me the brother doing some editing and skipping and all that? You ain't tell me about this, son.
He's skilled. He's skilled. All right. So I hope this thing play. Let me know if y'all can hear this. So, you gotta get this boy to do his homework. I don't know how y'all been doing with the whole social, the whole homework thing, the whole.
It's like it's in a tunnel.
I, I think it's skipping or something. I can't hear. All right, ladies. It's bear words. We having technical problems. We're trying to get it together.
So, you gotta get this boy to do his homework. I don't know how y'all been doing the whole homework thing, the whole. I'm telling you, this is and as soon as you got the packet of cherry on top, I got a secret to share. I know you want to know. Don't you want to know? Huh? Don't you? Just talk to me nice. Welcome home, Shemaiah. You heard it correctly. Shemaiah is with the firehouse. Stop playing and talk to me nice. Oh, talk to me nice. Talk. I know y'all can't rock with her, man. Stop playing with me. All right, so that's the part. That's the part right there. So that was at the beginning of the debate. The beginning of the debate, he announced that Shemaiah joined Firehouse.
Yes, indeed.
That's what they announced. Shemaiah joined Firehouse, which is Zion and LV's platform at the time. So Shemaiah should not have been a judge on that debate because now she's joined Firehouse. That's what he announced at the beginning of it and then threw her in as a judge on our debate. That was biased as hell off top. So, of course, she was going to vote for them. And then they knew she was Old Testament only. So she don't even believe in Jesus being the Messiah at all. So that's already a biased judge. And that's the only judge that voted for him. So he's trying to claim a victory off of a biased ass judge who was, Old Testament only. And on top of that, just joined Firehouse, their team. Come on, man. Like you're pimping the game. You're beating the game down right there.
Yeah.
Let me say something real quick. This was around the time when Shemaiah got mad at us.
Missed it.
Right? You know? Can you hear me?
What is JJ coming back?
I'm here.
Because he might need to see that. I think he missed.
When did she ever got mad? I just guess she went to their own little thing, but I ain't never knew that she ever got mad.
Yeah. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got. Yeah, she got mad. It was her and Carla that got into it, and they put me in the middle of that damn shit. Right. So that's what happened with that. Then she ended up leaving the Lions because remember she was our ladies champion. So then I guess LV, I guess he was stealing people. Yeah, talk to me nice, man. Shut up, bro. You one of the most commentators or host debaters I've seen in my goddamn life. I ain't gonna lie. You need to stick to doing something else because you're not it. But go ahead.
But did you hear he announced that Shemaiah joined their team? That's why he was.
I heard that in the discussion. Yeah, I heard that in the discussion. I mean, y'all debate. I heard that in your debate.
Right. I thought y'all had skipped the part.
No, I didn't hear that part. So I'm glad you played that. So now, technically,
I didn't. Huh?
I was letting Kareem finish. Go ahead, Queen.
Yeah, I heard that in the debate. That's why I was like, oh, that's why I was asking you, you asked for her to judge, knowing that.
No, I didn't ask for her to judge. They just picked some random judges
I heard
and they picked her.
The
They picked her the same day they announced that she joined their team. So
yeah,
now you got a judge that's judging a debate between me and Zion that is on Zion and LV's team.
And the fact that you was representing Lions Den like you always do, of course they. I
Right.
mean, of course they're gonna want to get a victory over. You got a couple of scoring at that time, a couple of scoring ex Lions Den member, and you went on to their spot. Yeah. So
Exactly.
to me, there was some biasness, and y'all maybe need to do a different topic. You know what I'm saying? Not the same one, Zion. Not the same one. Go
Right.
ahead, Neil. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
debate, that we didn't know that the guy, DOA, was doing the same thing. Like we didn't know that he joined a class with the other debaters. So yeah, that wouldn't be unfair. That would a do over straight up. But
Right.
um, yeah, I didn't know she was mad. So that was new. But yeah, no, that was a do over. Then it should have went to the poll based on the fact that the judges didn't answer the phone. They fell asleep, whatever. I don't know. But
Right.
Zion, he announced that in the thing we just had. He said she was with the firehouse. So I'm like, oh, she's the judge. Okay.
Right. Right. Yeah. So, I don't mind debating the brother on a different topic, but we done already did this one twice. In the second one that he agreed to, right after this, he lost that one. He lost that one horribly in the back chat. He agreed to it. He lost it, and now he mad and he want to do it over for that reason because he know he
Well,
lost.
well, to be honest, I don't think he mad. He just like to debate. He ain't mad. Because I ain't gonna say he mad at me. I ain't gonna say. I just
No,
think he like
no,
to debate. He
no.
like to challenge.
I'm telling you, the brother mad over that loss. He don't want to accept the L. He agreed to it. He lost, and then he didn't want to accept it. He didn't even tell y'all about the second debate. He
Nah,
didn't
he didn't
even
tell
tell
us
y'all.
about that.
Right. That's what's been going on. He been coming to me in the back chat before he even came to you with it, talking about he want to do it over again. He want to do it over again on Lions Den and everything. He been saying that. He been saying it for a while. And just go ahead and accept your defeat, and we could do a different debate. You can pick a different topic. I don't want to debate you 3 times on it when I already kicked your butt. No, you know. And that's who I was calling up. That's the two guests. It was two members that witnessed the second debate, and they supposed to be coming on if they get back in time. If not, we'll have to do it a different. They can vouch for it a different way or something. But they witnessed the shit. You know what I'm saying? They witnessed Zion get his butt kicked in the back chat, and I just brought out certain key scriptures that negated what he was saying about Jesus wasn't the only begotten Son of God until first he was saying. Now in the debate, if you paid attention to the debate, he was trying to say that Christ wasn't ever called the only begotten Son until he resurrected. He was saying after he died and resurrected, he became the first begotten. So the first begotten meant the first resurrected. That's what he was saying in the debate on the actual video. He tried to change it up now and started talking about when he got baptized by John the Baptist. He tried to say that's when he was called the only begotten of God. But in that debate, he was saying he wasn't the only begotten until he resurrected. And that's what begotten meant, that resurrected in Christ. And he said once we resurrect ourselves, like once we die and get our
He fell off.
Neil fell off. All right. Yes, Zion. Well, like I say, Zion don't have a problem with debating, but I don't think they do the same topic. They are maybe to come up with something different. You know, I don't know what y'all disagree with me on. Maybe y'all can do a preliminary. Uh, but yeah, also, Kareem, I got another preliminary set up for next Friday. One of the former Lions Den champions, Aaron Yahudin, will be taking on the brother. I think his name is Jeremiah Ben Joseph Jeremiah or something like that. They're going to be talking about Christ or something. I think it was Isaiah 53. And don't forget tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we got another former Lions Den champion, Jude Nazareth, going against Cosmon Kyle from the OSB Creator Game. That will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want y'all to stay tuned for that. Also, another update. Yesterday, we were supposed to have a debate with brother Kansu, the real Nawabian, versus brother Kyle from the Dagger Squad. Kyle wants to like set it back maybe 2 weeks. They want to try to do this on a pay-per-view level. So that means we got to try to sell some tickets. You know, uh, maybe $10 a ticket. Something cheap. We ain't trying to do like no $30, $40 like some of these other platforms. But also, like I said, we have Daryl Cosmon going against Gideon, and that's in the first week of October. And then we also got the brother Asar M. Ka. That's going to be a powerful debate going against Elder Yara. And then I got some other stuff in the making. I'm trying to get Selah Shalom to go against Takori TKO Dawson, the new people's champ. So we trying to stay active and busy, and we ain't all into that old Wendy Williams hot gossip stuff like they're doing over in some of these other channels. So stay tuned, stay alert, hit that subscribe button, and then when you hit the subscribe button, push the all button. That way you get all the notifications of the Lions Den. Yeah. Brother Neo back here, Creamer? Okay,
No,
yeah. All right. Any other announcements we got going on? Who else do we have, Creamer? Was that it? I think that was it, like 3 or 4 debates coming up.
that was
But
it.
yeah. The brother. I talked to the brother Chief X. Um, Sometime next week, he's going to come on. He wants to come on and talk about the school to prison pipeline. He'll go over his information, and then once he go over his information, he's more than welcome to answer questions. So that's a powerful topic.
That's right.
So also, JJ is I be going to other platforms, um, and I went over to Q Butters platform. I guess they got a few debaters over there. So we're gonna try to do like a 16-man tournament, with or maybe I don't know if it's we can call it a tournament. All right, we're gonna get like 8 of our debaters against 8 of their debaters. We're gonna set it up, and basically it's every man for themselves. But if at the end of the day, if a Lions Den member win, then hey, Lions Den win. If one of the what's the brother name? Q Butter crew win, one of the guys that win the final match, then they win the tournament. But so that's what we got going on. I've been trying to set something up for a discussion against anybody, any of these atheists, evolutionists, or people who believe in this abiogenesis nonsense that two unguided, not keep in mind, non-living molecules came together and spontaneously came together and created life. It makes no sense to me. It's laughable, and we're gonna have to set the record straight on that. As Cornell would say, set the record straight. Shout out to FOPE. Shout out to Sister Natalia for holding it down. She is the second FOPE debate champion over there. Of course, y'all know who the original one was. That's JJ goddamn 7,000. You know what I'm saying? I went to war in the name of the Lions Den and FOP on many occasions and kicked ass and took names later. That's what I do. Unfortunately, I'm retired right now, but I would just like to do like a basic conversation because when I get to asking these guys questions about this, can you explain how did this happen? How did these two non-living, unguided, molecular, molecular molecules come together, and then when the whole process is done, you have you and I. All right, there go Neil Love because JJ was running out of stuff to talk about. Go ahead.
I don't even know when I got cut off. I was talking the whole time. Thought I was still
Yeah,
on.
you just start over because you was out.
Yeah. So yeah, I touched on the scriptures, John 3:16. Did y'all hear that part? For God so loved
No,
the world that he gave his only begotten son, that
no, we did
whosoever
not.
believeth in him. All right, right. So right there, it's saying that he sent his only begotten son into the world. He sent Christ into the world. He sent his only begotten son into the world. It didn't say he was his only begotten son when he died and resurrected, like what Zion was trying to say.
Mm.
Like in the actual debate, Zion was trying to say that the only begotten stood for when he resurrected, not when he was born. He tried to change it up when he was talking to y'all and started talking about the dove landing on his shoulder and all that. But that's not what he said in the debate. In the debate, he said he was the only begotten once he died on that cross and resurrected. That was not true. The Bible said God sent his only begotten son into the world, and the world received him not. He sent him as his only begotten son. When he sent him, he was referred to as his son. When they found him in the temple, they was looking for him. They lost the baby Jesus. They lost the baby Jesus, and they was looking for him. And they found him in the temple, and he told Mary and his stepfather Joseph, "Don't you know I was about my father's business?" He was not talking about his father Joseph's business, because Joseph ain't have no business in the temple.
Mm.
He was talking about his heavenly father, his biological heavenly father, and that's what the people wanted him crucified for. JJ, you had a debate on this. You had a
Oh
debate
yeah,
on, you know.
yeah, with Captain Cesario. By the time I got done with him, he was a goddamn private. You hear me? Private Cesario. He was no longer a captain. He got stripped of his stripes. That's right. And I'll
and
do it
that,
again if you ever. No, hold up. I'll do it again if you ever step in the ring with me. I done whooped him up 3 times. The first
right.
time I went on the platform, he had a tag team partner, Captain Kakazai. You know what I'm saying? You know, every time me and Captain go, every time I come over there, Kakazai got to get in the goddamn way. But he won't. As a matter of fact, Kakazai ran from a debate. He signed up with me on Sinetta about the 12 tribes chart.
Yeah.
And then got mad and ran. And look, then got mad, canceled and ran because he said I said his name wrong. You know, that's just an excuse. Because you can't defend that nonsense especially when the creator of the goddamn chart say that it was a hoax, it was a joke, it was a scam to pull people in. Just like you want to get more members to your church and more tithes and offerings. That's all that was about. But let me go ahead and close my mouth and shut up. And Neo, go ahead and do your thing.
And yeah, so according to the book, it says clearly that Joseph was not the father of Christ. Joseph was about to put Mary away because he didn't know who the baby daddy was. He never touched the woman yet. He never touched her. And she just popped up pregnant. So that's not Joseph's baby. We know that. And that's what Zion was trying to say, that Joseph was the father. That's what he was trying to slick say. No, Joseph wasn't the father. God biologically fathered Jesus. God was the biological father, and Mary was the biological mother. Then he tried to say that I said God came down here and was humping on Mary. I didn't say that. Y'all didn't hear me say it. I didn't say it. Y'all heard Zion say that. That's who y'all heard say that. I said that God was the biological father of Mary. I did say that because that's what the book says. The book says the angel told Mary that the Holy Ghost will come upon her and the power of the Most High will overshadow her, and therefore that baby that she carries shall be called the Son of God. Not the son of Joseph, the Son of God. So that would make God, Yahweh, the biological father of Jesus, and it would technically make Jesus, pretty much a demigod, or what they would call a demigod, or what
Right.
some people would call a Nephilim. He was half divine, half human. He was not fully human. Joseph was not the pappy. And that's the main point I was making. And that's the part that they want to twist and say, I'm
Yeah.
saying all this other stuff. No, I'm saying God was the biological father.
What the Most High said, I be the pappy.
I'll be the
I be the pappy. Yeah. Yeah. And then, like I say, when you go through the family tree, when they get to god dang on, close to the end, you know how they was telling how, yeah, such and such is the father of such and such and such. But when they get to Christ, it don't say Joseph. I told Tazari out this. It goes to Mary, and that is the only woman in the biological tree that they do that. But Captain Zara still ain't learned his lessons because he getting ready to get debate over there on Dagger Squad, Vocab Malone on the same topic.
right, right.
The same topics. And this guy like getting beat up on the same goddamn on topic. Go ahead.
Let me see if I can find this genealogy. That's a good thing you brought up right there too.
Yeah, we got somebody else on the panel. Go ahead and introduce yourself. State your claim. Your channel, whatever you want to do. Go ahead.
What it do? What it do? What's up? What's up?
What
It's
did
Gift
do,
T'Challa,
my
man.
boy?
What's going down, man? What's going down? What's up, everybody?
All right, go ahead and introduce yourself, family.
Nah, man. I'm just Gift T'Challa, brother. I mean, that's all I got. I
Oh,
don't know what
brother
I
Gib.
got in
Okay,
here.
how you been, man?
What's up, bro?
All right. Yeah, so I guess
What's
you
going
one of the
on yet?
witnesses.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
wanted
man.
the witnesses. He started
I'm
All
one
off.
of the
right.
witnesses.
Go ahead, tell him what you saw, brother. Go ahead, tell
I'm one of the witnesses, man. What's going on, man? What we doing here? Zion in here?
him. Nah, he ain't in here yet. He gonna come in later. I'm sure he gonna come in later.
Oh, man. I thought Zion was in here, man.
Nah, he ain't in here yet.
You running? What's going on?
He ain't running. He ain't running. We want to just
Nah,
get the
nah, he ain't
whole
running. He the one that called Neo out. He did a show 2 days ago. So this is Neo's response.
right,
Because I want
right.
to know what is he saying. You know what I mean? I want to just come in and be like this, say my claims or what I witnessed. I wanted to know what he was saying
He
because,
he said he. I just want you to say what you witnessed. He said that he wanted to debate on his channel when Shemaiah. I played the clip earlier. You missed that. I might have to play it again when they had not. Let me go ahead and play it again. Let me go because
yeah,
talking
man.
about it is one thing. Seeing is another thing. All
Yeah,
right.
man.
Yeah, I might have to mute.
So, you gotta get this boy to do his homework. I don't know how y'all been dealing with the whole social, with the whole thing, the whole. I'm telling you, this is about to be the battle of the ages. And as soon as you got the drop of some cherry on top, I got a secret to share. I know you wanna know. Don't you wanna know? Huh? Don't you? Just talk to me nice. Welcome home, Shemaiah. You heard it correctly. Shemaiah is with the firehouse. Stop playing and talk to me nice. Oh.
Right. So Shemaiah is with the firehouse. Right?
Oh, oh.
That's what he announced. Shemaiah is with the firehouse, and then guess who they put on there as a judge?
Right.
Shemaiah.
Somebody that was mad at the Lions Den at that time,
Right,
and
right.
Neo
So
was on there representing the Lions Den. So of course they gonna wanna, have somebody beat the Lions Den because they was mad. That was at that time. Everything's all good now with Shemaiah.
right,
How
But
many judges was there?
it was 3 judges. The other 2 judges dropped off. I know brother Yashar was one of them,
Dropped off.
and he dropped off, and I forgot. I think it was Tommy Black the last one. I know he was on the show. I think he might have been the last one. He ended up dropping off too.
and he was another one mad at the Lions Den, so you probably would have lost that vote too at that
Right.
time. I don't know if he's still mad, but as a matter of fact, he was mad at me because I didn't put out Shemaiah because they was going through little thing, you know. I'm like, don't put me in the middle of that shit. I ain't putting nobody out. They wanted me to pick and choose who to put out the goddamn group. Nah, man. Y'all handle that shit, you know, behind the scenes. I don't know the full story, so why would I be look like just kicking somebody out because one of y'all told me to do it? So that's how
Right.
that went. Actually, to be honest, it wasn't Shamar. Let me straighten that up. It wasn't Shamar. It was more him, Tommy. He got mad at me, and to this day, I don't even think he speak to me. But you know, it is what it
Right.
is. Go ahead, Neil.
So Shemaya ended up voting for Zion after she joined their team, the Firehouse team. She ended up voting for Zion, right?
What she
And she's
say?
an Old Testament only Hebrew, so she don't even believe in the New Testament. So it was already a bias as judge, and she was the only one that voted. The rest of them fell off, so they ended up calling it a tie, right? But Zion trying to claim that as a victory now, even though you can clearly hear LV at the end of it. If he played the end of it, I don't know if he did or not. You can clearly hear LV at the end of it say it was a tie, it was a draw. And then I told him about, Zion wanting to do the rematch a couple days later in the back chats. This brother wanted to do the rematch in the back chat. We both agreed to it. And he didn't even talk about that on the show. He act like he forgot about that rematch that
Oh
took place in the
no.
back chat.
He ain't act like he forgot about it, did he?
Yeah, so without further ado, I just want to hear what you saw in that second debate in the back chat that he forgot about.
Well, it's okay. So Shemai, you remember what she said? Like why she voted for him?
She was saying something about the monogeneous word, going to the Latin or something like that. She was trying to say something like that.
Because I'm trying to remember the things that was said. You know what I mean? Before we went, you went and did the second debate in the back chat. You know what I mean? Make sure everybody had all things covered. You know what I mean? What
Yeah,
was the title of that? What was the title of that debate?
I don't remember the exact title, but it
I'll
was
be right
dealing.
back, y'all.
All right, but it was
Okay.
dealing with the only begotten son. I had to look it up. You know,
Yeah, 'cause I was trying to remember the title of it.
yeah, I don't remember the exact title. I really don't. Let's see if it's on here.
Yeah. Pardon the noise in the back. I'm out and about.
Yeah, it don't have a title on here.
I mean, not but basically like you're both presenting y'all the evidence that you had. What I wasn't no judge.
Right.
I wasn't no judge, was I? I wasn't no judge, right? I
No,
was
I
no
don't
judge.
think we was a judge, but we had judges, and who did the judges vote for?
They voted. Yeah, they picked you. They voted for you. You know what I mean? Like,
All three of them.
yeah, because you came with the sound information, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I recall, it was 3 rounds. Was it 3 rounds?
Yeah, it was at least three. It might have been more than that.
Because we had the question. Did we do the question and answer as well?
Yep.
All right, so
Yep.
all that combined. That,
And it
yeah,
was a
that was
unanimous conclusion.
yeah, it was unanimous decision. Definitely was unanimous. And yeah, from what I recall, I was I wanted Zion to fight back. Man. You know the term "fight back" because it wasn't looking good. It wasn't looking good for the brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember you had. I remember after it was over with, we was talking about it. We was like, man, you had all your pieces in order. Shit, the damn near was better than the damn debate online.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I think you definitely brought a better presentation.
Right. Right.
And I just want to know what. See, man, I don't like talking about people that ain't here. I want Zion to be on there so he
He's
can
supposed.
give his
JJ trying to get
position.
him to come on afterward. He
Or
trying to get him to come.
afterwards.
Well, not after the show. Like after we get through with explaining what happened, because we would never be to get through this. if Zion was on here because he'll be hooping and hollering and screaming over everybody the whole time.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, I was like people on, man. But I wanted to actually, I had a few questions for him. That's all. I wanted to
all
ask him a
right.
few questions. I mean, but
Yeah, Kareem, you talked to Zion yet? Is he coming on?
I don't think Zion coming on.
I haven't talked to him. JJ said he did. He tried to
Okay.
get him, send him the link.
Well, if he don't come on this time, I'm sure he'll want to do another show where we both could get on and talk to him.
You guys got? Was you willing to do another debate with him?
Yeah, I'm willing to do another debate, but not the same topic. I done
Oh
already beat him.
no,
We done debated it twice already. We done beat it into the ground. You know,
yeah, right.
what other lies he want to come up with? The book clearly say that God was the father of Jesus and Joseph wasn't the pappy. It say that. He tried to say Joseph was the pappy. I mean, you could feel like that all you want, but that ain't what the book say. So, I'll debate the brother happily, but we're gonna debate a different topic. He gonna have to come up with something new.
Yeah, I think definitely you got to do a different debate. That topic is already dead, pretty much.
Right. He wanna do it again. Now, my whole point is, when have you ever seen the winner of a debate keep wanting to rematch it over and over and over again?
Now you don't do that. That's a
You
loser
don't.
mentality.
That's a loser mentality. That's what the loser want to do. He want that rematch to redeem himself because he feels
Yeah,
some. He feels some type of way.
right, no doubt, no doubt. I mean, that was a massacre, though. I mean, I don't blame him for feeling that way. That definitely was a massacre, and it was already your the first round. Not even the whole round. 2 minutes into the presentation was already. It was over. It was already over.
It was over.
It was already over. I mean, you
And
didn't
I
have to.
still got the presentation on. It
Oh,
saved.
you still got it.
I still got the presentation.
You should have did the presentation, man. You should have just did the presentation.
Well, they played it like 2 days ago, so I ain't want go.
Oh, okay.
And they just played it the whole 2 hour debate, and they went through it. The people saw it.
And I know for everybody out there, oh, Leo brought in his boy. He's biased for those cats like that. Leo know, Leo know me. You know I ain't biased. When it comes to this, I ain't got a horse in the race.
Right,
If Zion would have won, I'd be like, yo, Zion won that.
right.
I had no problem saying Zion won. I don't know why people get this idea that you just sticking up for Neo. You only doing this voting for him because y'all cool. Nah, man, Neo had plenty that going to debate.
For real.
Last time we don't agree on. If I didn't agree, I would have told you, nah, bro, Zion won. But that wasn't the case, bro. I ain't got no reason to cap.
Yep. You know, I would love to get him on here to, see what other topics he would like to debate. Because I'll whoop his butt on Lions Den. I ain't got no problem with it. I don't duck no smoke. None at all.
Hey, see, I'm just to say this, Neo. They think it's sweet before they enter the den.
Right.
Before they enter, they thought oh, Neo ain't got nothing. Just a musical guy that just play music all the time. But then you get in your bag, brother. You get into that bag. Oh man,
Right.
you better come with it. That's all I can say. You better have everything right. Have everything in order. Your presentation better be organized. Your information better be tight. Your evidence. Because one thing I say about Neo, man, you got some good ass debates, and I think, hey y'all, I don't think he lost yet. The ones that I watched, he might be undefeated.
So far, I am undefeated. I ain't lose a single one.
so if if what's his name? If Jabari is the Floyd Mayweather, they call him the Floyd Mayweather. I'm calling you right now. I don't want to say, hey, I gotta go with Rocky Mountain. No, 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 no. Ain't no one defeated. I'm gonna call you Andre Ward. You Andre Ward right now. Look him up. For everybody know, look him up. Andre Ward, that's you. You know his nickname?
What's that?
SOG, Son of God.
Oh man.
That's his nickname. SOG.
All right, so I'm gonna share my screen again, Karima. All right, so right here, John 3, we already read John three
Wait,
sixteen, but
hold
this
on, Neil. Hold on. Okay, listen to this part right here.
Oh my bad. What's up, Kareem?
Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings.
Hey, how you doing?
peace and blessings, brother Abdul.
Some blessings, brother. Abdullah.
Have I begotten thee? This is David stating this.
Right. That's not Yeshua.
That's not
Come
Yeshua.
on,
That's
preach to me,
David.
sister.
That's
I didn't
David
get a
stating
chance.
this.
Yeah, I had those scriptures lined up, but because I had to let my son use my computer while I couldn't access those scriptures to argue them, and I wanted to. But thank you, sis. Thank you, sis. You did your own research.
Right, you ain't supposed to do your own research. More bias. Yep. All right, so right here, John 3:17. For God sent not his son into the world to condemn it, the world, but that the world through him might be saved. This is saying God sent his son into the world to save it. Clear as day. That means when he was born, he sent his son into the world, his son, his only begotten son. John 10:36. Say ye of him whom the Father had sanctified and sent into the world. He sanctified him and sent him into the world. Thou blasphemest, because I said I am the Son of God. So clearly Jesus was telling everybody he was the Son of God. And this is what they didn't like about him. He clearly was saying that while he was alive, before he resurrected, contrary to what Zion said, that he wasn't the Son of God until after he resurrected. That's bull. But Brother Abdul, you was there to witness that back chat debate too.
Yes, sir.
How did it go? Gab already told how it went from his perspective. How did it go from your perspective?
I, I can't call it right now, brother. I got to think about it. But if it was in normal Zion fashion, it's a lot of yelling and pacing back and forth for Newport longs with no backup or no evidence or nothing.
Right. So who won it?
Oh, Neo won that. Neo won that debate. You always, Neo, I'm not biased. I'm gonna give it to the person who presented the evidence, and as usual, you present the evidence, brother Neo.
Yep.
So that's two witnesses that was there for that second rematch of this same topic. And clear as day said, I beat this brother the second time, that he agreed to do it. And now he wants to do it a third time to try to redeem himself. But the whole time saying he won. If you won, why are you so adamant about rematching the same debate? That's the question I got. I'm not up here stressing like I got to rematch Zion to get my win. No, that's what he's doing because he lost.
If I may, brother, I think I remember, and you proved that what begotten was, and that Jesus was the only begotten Son in that debate.
Yep. Thank you. You know, but I don't want just go beat a dead horse. You know what I'm saying? We got two witnesses that started the debate. That he lost. He agreed to that debate, and he lost on that debate. And I'm ready to see what he want to debate next. I'm willing to debate him on something else, but this one already done and over with. Stick a fork in him, he done. And whenever he want to come back on, yelling and screaming about it, I'm ready for him. I'll be here. I have some liquor or something in my cup so I can deal with his shenanigans. God dang it.
Was how you doing, brother Geb? But Neo,
What's up, bro?
wasn't the last debate about the begotten Son and what begotten was?
Both of them were.
Right. That's I remember. It's coming back to me, but I remember, and you proved it without a shadow of a doubt. What begotten was, you took it to the other scripts in the Bible and everything, and proved that the Messiah Christ was the Son of God, the only begotten Son.
Yep.
And he tried to argue that begotten meant this and begotten meant that, and you went and brought the like begotten means like this was his kid, like my son in the back seat and my children in the back seat are my begotten children. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I take it that's what the Lord, the Most High, meant. But I don't know about Zion. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He
Yeah,
take it
yeah,
like he
right.
meant something else. I don't know what he take it like, but he keep
I think he was
changing
trying to
it.
other people was the son as well. I think he was trying to go to other scriptures.
Right, right. He did
Mhm.
that. And there are other scriptures, what Shemaiah brought out about David. Zion didn't bring it out in the debate, but Shemaiah brought it out. That's what Karima just played. And I touched on that. I told him that was used in a metaphorical sense. You can't say this is my begotten son and this is my begotten son, but this is my only begotten son, and both of them statements be true. One was a metaphor and one was literal. So it was a difference between David. And it was a different and another thing he tried to touch on was the son of man. Jesus was the son of man because he was the son of
Oh
Joseph. No,
yeah, right,
yeah,
right.
yeah, no, he was the son of man. Son of man only mean human. That's what that term mean. That term don't mean nothing directly related to Christ. Son of man, Ezekiel was called son of man over 16 times in the book of Ezekiel. Son of man means Adam is man. Adam directly translates into English as man. So son of man meant son of Adam. And all of us are son of man. Every human on this planet is referred to as the son of man, women, daughter of Eve. So that's how they referred to it in that time. It only meant human. So when they called Christ the Son of Man, they were saying they was talking about his human side, which came from Mary, not Joseph. His human side came from Mary. The Son of God side came from God, obviously. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to touch on, Kareem. I don't know if y'all want to talk about anything else or go deeper into anything else. But I mean, without Zion on here, that's pretty much all we could do right now.
Right. I understood it the way you just explained it, brother, and the way that the Messiah would. How could he fulfill the curse if not in the flesh? You know what I'm saying? Walking in this body and flesh and doing it the correct way. You know what? He's supposed
Right.
to walk it in his God body. I would say that's a cheat. You know, come on. But in order to show us how to walk correctly, he manifested himself with Mary, just like the Spirit said and whatnot, and he walked it and showed us. And just like you said, he was confessing that he was the Son of God prior to them murdering him, and then it came to be truth that he was after they murdered him. Like, come on.
Right, right. Kareem, are you there? I was gonna tell her to put the she could put the StreamYard link on the YouTube. And if anybody else want to come on and address some stuff, ask some questions or whatever, they can.
You might want to get on there and prove that son of man, brother. You better be careful sending that link out.
Well, we might want to get together and get that man a GoFundMe so we can get him a laptop. Because, like, I don't know how many laptops and smart devices in the house to where he couldn't research that information because his son was using it for schooling. I got an extra Acer sitting around here right now with like Windows 10 or something on it that he can update. Just tell the
I mean,
brother to
damn,
reach
man.
out.
I can get on my phone right now as I speak to y'all and go on the research this journey. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I can do that
right.
right now on the phone.
Right, right.
I don't understand why that was a burden. But I heard a lot of other things. I heard snow. This stuff was in snow. I heard a lot of other damn excuses about the year. I had a laptop in the snow.
You talking about the baby blizzard?
I mean, nobody can come with a better excuse than that.
Right, right.
I keep telling them to get God, man. It'll step up your living game exponentially. Keep on telling them to get some God, but they keep on trying to convince me God doesn't exist and Jesus is a fairy tale, and the people who had those experiences with the Father made it all up. That's what they keep on trying to convince me to, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, you believe, brother. It's your walk, man. That's what gets you through this day in your life. Man. Can't let nobody tell you what you believe is false. They will have their opinions, but at the end of the day, that comes down to you ultimately.
I went ahead and put the link in the on the YouTube. So if anybody got some questions, they want to come, discuss something, they can join the panel. Kareem, we're gonna have to add
Could,
them. Kareem, are you back yet?
could you add a link? Could you add the link, not to the actual StreamYard, but a link to watch the video, and I can share it on my Facebook page and stuff?
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah, I sent it. Kareem, are you back yet?
I'm right here.
All right. I sent the link on the YouTube. If anybody want to come on, they got any questions. But if not, we can go ahead and wrap it up. I think we covered everything we covered. I don't know if I see some people in the chat
My
talking.
sister got a question. Hold on. Here.
All
Oh, what
right.
deal? Peace and blessings. This is Antoinette.
Peace, peace
So,
and
yeah,
blessings.
it's been a minute, been a while.
Blessings.
Yes, it has.
I was listening to your breakdown, and I enjoyed the hearing it. I think the last part of it, I questioned though, because on the last part, you're saying "Son of Man" refers to Mary. which, Most High, the Creator, is everything straight and narrow. There's no confusion. So, Son of Man means Son of Man, which would be Joseph, the father in the flesh.
Well, no. Son of Man referred to Adam, descendants of Adam. Everybody on the planet is a descendant of Adam. So
So, saying
that's what I
Adam
was.
stands for mankind, and then Eve stands for womankind. But instead of
Right.
referring to Son of Man as mankind, at the end of that breakdown that you gave, you said Son of Man refers to Eve.
No, no, no. I said son of man and daughters of Eve is two phrases that's used that I've seen used. Son of man and daughter of Eve. I've saw both of those used. But son of man refers to Adam. Daughter of Eve would refer to Eve. Son of man, Adam directly translates into English as man. That's if you look
Mm-hmm.
up when it said God created man in his image, it says
Right.
God created Adam if you go to the Hebrew. So I'm saying everyone that was
Maybe I
ever
misheard that part. But that's why I asked. So maybe I misheard it because yeah, okay. I'm just making sure I heard correctly. So yeah, you're still saying Son of Man, referring to mankind, not
right,
Eve.
right, right,
That was
which
all my question.
AKA human, son of mankind would just simply mean human. It's a phrase that meant human because I also was saying that in Ezekiel, he calls Ezekiel son of man over 16 times. You know, he was simply calling him a human, descendant of Adam. Yeah, you still doing your music?
Yeah, I'm still doing music. I speak on a whole new different vibration. I'm in a whole new level of understanding. Spiritually, I'm walking differently now. So I'm aligning things in a way where I'm enjoying what I'm doing in regards to the understanding I'm receiving. It has allowed me to touch and reach so many different people. So I was blessed to be able to have that ability to be a bridge to those people. And even if I had to get low, I got low. I humbled myself, my spirit, and I learned. I learned so much I didn't even realize I could learn in places that I was sent. So I was blessed.
Okay, well, I'd love to check out some of your new stuff, whatever you got going on.
Yeah, for sure. You still on Band Lab? I can send you some or wherever.
Yeah,
I still got your email too.
okay. Well, yeah, I'm on Band Lab as well.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, I just been doing a lot more vibration and frequency sending. I've been doing a lot more energy receiving and explaining how we align. There's an alignment in our energy, and we have to understand how valuable being able to manifest greatness with this energy is. Um, Without understanding the everlasting, without understanding a lot of things in regards to yourself, one cannot be able to tap into that type of energy. So they stay at a level of flesh, which is
Right,
death.
right, yeah. And I was following you on SoundCloud too. I think it was SoundCloud.
Yeah, I might have I changed my SoundCloud a lot. When I changed, everything else changes too.
Okay. Well, yeah, just send me the link so I can check your new channel out or whatever.
I got you.
All right. Yeah, if nobody in the audience is trying to come on, I guess we could wrap it up.
Alrighty then. Peace, everybody.
All right. Peace, shalom,
Man,
and shalom.
it says shalom.
I want you and that young man to tie that knot. I'm gonna pray for you. And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes.
It's the old
He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island.
Let me get straight to the business. Yeah. Got them lions in the building. Yeah. Why you lying to the children? Yeah. Why you lying to the children? Yeah. RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been to bed. Man, they know contest. Yahoo, he do the bled. We will not see you tomorrow. Cause you cannot go to thought. All the sons and all the daughters. Standing hard with big man daughters. But my son, he made me Taurus. On that line, I'm still a Taurus. Karate kicking Chuck Norris, 4-5 on my waist. If he started, will not hesitate to get retarded. Oh lordy, he ain't got a PowerPoint, he farted. He running to the hills like a Philistine. G-Hawk hitting Hamites with the guillotine. Situation turned up with the ratchet team. JJ 7000 to the big team. Yeah, I know them haters gon' hate me, but he won't debate me. Pistol off safety. He respond, come wake me. If I don't get up, nigga shake me. If he don't show up, then he fake G. I touch down and make these nigga nuts hate me. Dear brother. Ballin' and crawling all the way from H-Time. Let me get straight to the business. Man, them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Why you lying to them children? You gon' cry, you gon' get it. Me, I'm like a frog, nigga, ribbit. Of course, it's in the spirit. I just got the Porsche, she can steer it. Michael got the raw, Shaq and Willie. Lamborghini doors, you better not spill it. Mama's high, say I'm more than just a villain. Mama's cry, armed open wide for her children. Suicide, immortalized as the realest, yeah. Therefore I come, black suicide. Let me get straight to the business. Got them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Yeah. Why you lying to them children? Yeah. RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been to bed. Man, they know contest. Yahoo, he do the bed.